Welcome to Talking Fashion, the weekly broadcast featuring community leaders who know and understand the power of dressing for success. Join Robert Ford and friends as they build a legacy of productive men through character, leadership, and fashion. So are you ready to empower?
I can't hear you.
Ready to make a difference?
Come on, I can feel it.
Ready to change lives?
Can you feel it?
Join Robert Ford and friends. It's genuine, authentic, candid talk. Just keeping it real. Can you feel it? Welcome to Talking Fashion with your host, Robert Ford.
Hey guys, welcome to Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and friends. I have a special guest today. Man, this brother is smooth. Man, he's so smooth, boy. You might well put some ice cream on it. And no. But let me tell you, he's from Columbus, Mississippi, all the way from Memphis, Tennessee. Today, Jackson State University, one of the top guys at FedEx. Man, I'm so honored to have this brother. He's smooth, man. I got to go change outfits. He's outdoing me. Wait, hold on. I'm the host. But you know what? I like that because we're getting ready to get great information to our young people. At this time, I want to introduce with a little Phil Collins, my friend, D.I. Love, Jackson State University, Mr. Melvin Jones. Come on up, big guy. Come on up, baby. How you doing, boy?
Well,
Woo! Boy, look at this here, man. Hold on. Let me get that tie for you, man. Hold on. That might work. No. But you smooth, boy. Thank you. No. I don't need, no. I got shoe company. I don't need a tie. I got you, brother. I got you. Yeah. Give me a little feel going on. Give me a little rock, baby. I know you are.
A little feel.
With a little kappa going on. Let me back up over here. Go on, do your thing. Now. Slow down. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back, man, and let you talk to our audience about life.
Right.
Life skills.
Yeah.
Being focused.
Yeah.
Working hard. Doing what you got to do.
Let's do it.
To get up here.
Right.
All right? So guys, stay with us. With Phil Collins and my friend, Mr. Melvin Jones from Columbus, Mississippi, now resides in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll be back shortly.
It's a connection to the world. A great starting point leading up to your final destination. A place where you'll see familiar faces, artists traveling, leaping even to different places. Because there are flight connections, then there are human connections. Those you can't buy a ticket for. You just have to be present. No matter where you go, you have something, some memory, some experience to hold on to. And before you explore it, you can get one more dose of vitality, hospitality, and congeniality, all at the Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport. Your pit stop for pleasant encounters. Your connection to the world.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our communities to promote living healthy. With the compassion of the cross and the security of the shield, we're empowering you to take control of your personal wellness journey and to find the joy of being active at every age and helping you build proud, healthy communities with a heart of hospitality because it's about you, your health, your life. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi. It's good to be blue.
guys, welcome back to Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and friend. My special guest, Mr. Melvin Jones. Man, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you.
Woo-wee.
Thank you
clean,
so much.
boy. You clean.
I appreciate it.
Well, let's
I
talk
appreciate
about being clean.
Let's
I ain't
do it.
talking about Mr. Clean. I know you got the shine going on up
Right.
there. But we're talking about clean,
Right.
brotherhood clean.
it. Right.
Talk to me. Why dressing for success just means so much to you, man? Because I check you out on social media. You got it going on.
Well, Robert, you know what? I'm glad you asked that question, and I appreciate it. So, dressing for success, to me, embodies everything about a person, from mind, body, soul. The one thing about dressing is that it gives you a feeling that's exhilarating.
Oh,
If
boy,
that makes
boy,
sense.
You just touch a nerve right there.
Yeah, it's
Say that word again. Exhilarating.
Exhilarating.
Ooh, exhilarated.
Exhilarated.
Okay.
So, when you think about dress, appearance,
Yes.
it's the one common denominator that people will always remember you by.
Wow. Absolutely.
Yes.
yes.
Think of it this way, Bob. When you walk into a room, you want to be a person that doesn't even have to speak, if that makes sense at all.
Wow. You know what? Brother came on a show last month, Mr. Cofield. He said, if you got it on and you got it going on, you don't have to say a word. You can walk into a board meeting. You can walk into Saks Fifth Avenue.
Right.
You can walk into where I shop at, Ross. I'm trying to get a discount. So let's keep it real.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Keep going, bro. Come on now.
So, again, for me, it's just, it embodies everything about a person. If nothing else, it gives you confidence.
Wow.
People,
It really does.
generally, people will size you up within 3 to 5 minutes.
Period.
You need to be able to speak to people without speaking. So I should be able to walk.
Talk to the hand. Say that again.
You should be able to speak to people without ever speaking.
Wow. That is, what my pen? Ooh, God. Ooh, go ahead. Good. I got it.
So, what that means, if I'm in a room, there's an audience, I've always wanted to be the person that people could at least walk away and say, you know what, I saw a gentleman over there, he was very sharp. I never met him. I didn't meet him personally, but he looked well put together.
Right.
And so your appearance, the way you dress, the way you present yourself, it says everything about you. And you never know who's watching you. That's the thing, you never know who's watching.
Oh, let me talk a little bit now. Hold up. Slow your roll, big dog. You're bringing it.
Yeah.
You're bringing it. But I need to touch on a couple of things. I call you.
Right.
And I said, bro, I would like for you to be on my show.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When you want me.
Yeah.
Or how can I be a part of it?
Right.
I like what you're doing.
Right.
Melvin, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to beg people to come on. They see the contents. They see the contents of this show.
Right.
What we're trying to get across to our young people and grown people.
Right.
Okay? And you bringing it, man. You bringing it. I'm so honored that you're on my talk show.
Yeah.
You special, bro. You special.
No, I
And
appreciate
you know
it.
what we have to do as grown men? We got to keep it real
Right.
with each other. Talk to me.
Yeah.
What do that mean to you, keeping it real?
Well, I think keeping it real for me is you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are.
Hold on. I got a contract in my bag, okay? We need you. We need people like you, okay? So we get ready to take this thing to another level, man.
Yeah.
You awesome, bro. You all keep going. I'm sorry. I'm going to cut you off 3 or 4 or 5 more times. So
Oh, no, you're fine.
All right, just keep going now. That's my
Yeah.
personality. I got to cut you off.
Yeah. No,
I had to cut my brother off.
you're
See, I'm
fine.
still doing it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're perfectly fine. No, so, keeping it real is knowing yourself, being very authentic to who you
I
are.
love that word right there. Authentic, man. You got to be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, yes, and you know, with that, and that comes over time. You know, it does. It actually took me a while. I thought I had confidence at a young age, but I learned as I grew into who I am today. I realized that I actually didn't have as much confidence as I thought I did, but it took me a while. It took me a while to grow into that. Now, you know what it did was, you know, just having that confidence level. It makes you feel like you can stand on any stage and perform in front of anyone. It makes you feel like you should be the person at that table.
Right.
And you know, sometimes it takes a while to get to that level, but you know, through good mentors, having good leaders around me.
Hold that. Say them two words again.
Good mentors.
And what else?
Leaders.
Say it again.
Mentors.
And what?
And leaders.
Say it again.
Mentors.
What?
Leaders.
Say it again.
Mentors.
What?
Leaders.
Well, we gonna go to church on this show, baby. You gotta have good mentors. You gotta have good leaders.
Yeah.
That's what we had back in the day. You know that.
We did. We
had that.
We did. You know, we saw it at an early age. I mean, in the neighborhoods.
Yes.
You had people then that if you were not doing what you were supposed to do, they pull you to the side. You know, they'd make it right real fast.
Hold all that. Okay, we got to recognize all our sponsors. Okay.
Right.
Boy, I'm getting geeked up right now, baby. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and friend. And my friend, Mr. Melvin Jones from Columbus, Mississippi, now reside in Memphis, Tennessee. We'll be back shortly.
Right.
Circuits deliver power by making connections. At Entergy, we believe that works for people, too. The next generation is our connection to the future. So every year, Entergy invests millions of dollars in education to teach skills for better jobs, to build a brighter path. To us, making connections means more than electricity. It means fulfilling promise. And together, we power life. Entergy.
The greatest impact we can have on the future is teaching our children to live healthy at home, at play, and at school. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our schools to support them in being places where our children learn about healthy habits and where they are empowered to achieve full academic potential. With the compassion of the Cross and the security of the Shield, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi is building a healthy Mississippi.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and friends. Mr. Melvin Jones. Man, boy, off the air we was talking about, you know, these different segments we're gonna talk about.
Right.
Because it's so important, man, you know where you came from the hood, right? Ain't no way.
I wouldn't say the hood.
Okay.
I wouldn't say the
Well,
hood.
in a city,
Yeah.
Columbus, Mississippi.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Tell me about your upbringing. Now, I want you to keep it real for me, okay?
Right.
Because you know what we're trying to do? We're trying to touch some lives out
Yeah.
there in Jackson, Mississippi, and surrounding cities, and surrounding
Right.
state, and surrounding countries. You know, we're trying to reach the masses.
Right.
So please keep it real for me.
Yeah, you know, my upbringing in Columbus, I can honestly say I had an amazing upbringing.
Amazing.
Amazing upbringing. I grew up in a household, you know, fortunately with both parents together, married for 48 plus years.
Wow. Wow.
So what I saw early on at a very young age were, you know, just hard-working parents, hard-working folks.
Wait a
Mom
minute,
and
hold. Say that again, and say it like you mean it.
yeah, hard-working folks. hard-working
Period.
parents.
Nothing
Yeah.
in between, just working hard.
Yeah, working class people, working class people. I actually grew up with everything that I needed. I didn't always have everything I
Mel,
wanted.
hold up, Mel. Can I keep it real?
Yeah,
You had everything you needed?
I had everything I needed.
Man.
I had everything I
Let me tell
needed.
you my background. Have you heard of food stamps,
I have.
government cheese, lights getting cut
Yeah.
off, no dad in my life?
Yeah,
Tough,
right.
tough. So I commend you to be so humble, to have everything that you need. That is so hard to find.
Yeah,
You know, we struggling to make it in life with nothing.
right.
Go ahead on, bro. Man,
Yeah.
you
You know,
awesome. Hold on, let me cut you off again now. I got to cut you off every
No,
segment.
you're fine.
No, go ahead.
So I actually had everything I needed at the time. I didn't always know that until I got a little older and matured. And now looking back on things, yeah, you probably had more than a lot of your friends had. So growing up in Columbus, it was great. We had people in the community around us that guided us.
Come on.
And, I think that's one of the things that we've kind of gotten away from.
Oh, you kind of.
we
What? Whoa.
We don't.
Why don't you rephrase that?
Yeah.
We have got away from it.
We've kind of gotten away from it.
Oh! See, you're going back. We have
Yeah.
gotten away from the principles
Yeah.
of everyday living like we did back in the day.
Yeah.
Come on, you got kids cussing out mom and dad.
Yeah.
You got kids shooting mom and dad.
Yeah.
We didn't do that back then.
No.
I almost cussed right there, and I don't like to do that.
We had something. It's funny, we laugh about it now, but the street lights. If you were out in the streets and you were playing once those street lights came on, you need not see the street lights come on. You should be at the house by the time the street lights.
Come on, bro.
By the time the street lights come on.
Come on. You better be in the yard, somewhere in the yard.
Yeah, but I think really the biggest thing for me was I had sound, solid people in my life, and not just my parents. I mean, it was a community.
Right,
They say it takes a
right.
village.
Village.
It was a village then, the neighbors. I can point to two of my friends there in the audience right now, Dion and DeWanda Jones. Their parents were educators. And you saw people like that every day in your neighborhoods.
Wow. Do we see that?
Well,
this time, this era?
I think it's still here.
Okay.
But there is a gap.
Okay.
Before
we go to the next segment, we got to take a commercial break. Okay, I got to pay for this trophy here. Okay?
Yeah.
So guys, stay tuned. Talking fashion, talking life skills with Robert Ford and Mr. Melvin Jones. We'll be back shortly.
The greatest impact we can have on the future is teaching our children to live healthy at home, at play, and at school. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi partners with our schools to support them in being places where our children learn about healthy habits and where they are empowered to achieve full academic potential. With the compassion of the Cross and the security of the Shield, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi is building a healthy Mississippi.
Hey guys, Coach Prime is coming today to pick up his 21 Escalade. What time is it?
Prime time! I gotta go. He's gonna be here soon.
Still got it.
Really? Oh, Lord. Now this is Prime. Get your Prime deal today at Cadillac of Jackson.
It's a connection to the world. A great starting point leading up to your final destination. A place where you'll see familiar faces, artists traveling, leaping even to different places. Because there are flight connections, then there are human connections. those you can't buy a ticket for. You just have to be present. No matter where you go, you have something, some memory, some experience to hold on to. And before you explore it, you can get one more dose of vitality, hospitality, and congeniality, all at the Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport. Your pit stop for pleasant encounters. Your connection to the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and my friend, special friend, cool brother. Boy, what, 9/11? Is that 1911?
1911.
We don't want to see 9/11.
1911.
1911. Okay, my son 1911.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good brother.
Yeah, he's my son. He's got my blood.
That's right.
Hey, so we're going to get back into this conversation about, well, we're going to jump to college. What was your college experience, like at Jackson State University? What did you go through? Give me your ups and downs, right quick.
Bob, it was truly the best years of my life. I tell this story often. It was really the best 5 years
what was so
of
best
my
about
life.
It? What was so great about it?
Well, I think that for me, just the camaraderie.
Right.
I've never seen anything like it. Attending an HBCU, it's almost like it's a family reunion every single day.
Ray, poo, nut, everybody's out there.
There's never a dull moment.
Never.
And I think what you find, particularly at HBCUs, is that your peers, there are a lot of commonalities. You find people from, of course, everyday walks of life, but they understand your plight. Wow. And for me, that was very important. Coming from a small town, to be around people who, quite frankly, who looked like me, and understood some of the struggles. So it was great. My freshman year, I actually went on a music scholarship. I played in the Sonic Boom of the South.
Okay. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
For 2 years.
I try to get in the boom, but they said you don't have the rhythm. You keep going. But you guys work harder than the football players, though.
You got to be cut a little different to barge in the boom.
Completely different.
So for me, it was a great experience. And the one thing that the band did for me was actually, it probably taught me more discipline than I ever ever could imagine. It was a lot of work, a lot of long hours, but some of the friendships that I fostered through those years, I still have friends from 25 years ago through that experience.
Wow, so this is a great experience at Jackson State University.
It was. I remember when my parents dropped me off. They dropped me off at a dorm at the time.
Hold up now. Hold up. Everybody, parents dropped them off in front of the dorm and say, "I see you later, goodbye." I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
Man, I got on a bike, rode 12 miles to Jackson State University. We were so poor, I had to go register myself. I didn't know what I was doing. What class you want? Class?
Right.
I'm here to play baseball. Class?
Look at you now.
How you like me now?
Yeah, right.
Hello.
Right. Yeah, so, they dropped me off at Stewart Hall. I never forget it. I walked into
We didn't have a car. Ain't nobody drop me off. I was on a bike. I dropped the bike down. That's what I did.
You made it, though.
I made it, though. I made it. Just perseverance, man.
You made it.
Not giving up. Okay, we want to jump on another subject right now. Okay, it's dear to my heart.
Yeah.
The Divine Nine.
Right.
Kappa Alpha Psi. Talk to me about the experience on the campus of Jackson State University. Is that Delta Delta?
Well, yes. So Jackson State University is Delta Delta. Although I didn't pledge Delta Delta, I actually pledged Jackson Alumni Chapter, Jackson, Mississippi Alumni Chapter, spring of 2000.
Okay.
So while I was very familiar with the fraternity from an undergraduate standpoint, I experienced it from afar. Let me say that. But yeah, as far as the fraternity, best decision I could ever made in my life. You know,
Wow.
best.
Brotherhood.
Well, let me say this: one of the best
best
decisions I
Gotcha.
could have ever made in my life. You know, something that it brings people together like
Yes, like you won't believe.
like nothing else. It brings people together. You know, for one common goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the fraternity has been nothing next but great.
Let me ask you this
for me.
question. What did you take from that you can share with another person, young brother?
Yeah. Well, I think, you know, fraternity, it teaches you a wide spread. It teaches you a number of things, but the number one thing that fraternity would teach you is a bond.
Yes.
It's about a bond,
Yes.
the brotherhood.
Yes.
Actually having your brother's back.
Yes.
And not necessarily your fraternity
Right,
brothers,
right,
but
right.
just
Just life in general.
Life in general.
No doubt.
You know, so for me, I mean that is the absolute number one thing.
Okay. All right. We're going to wrap this thing up. Very important question. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
If you had the opportunity to talk to a young black kid, okay, we're going to say Jackson, Memphis, and Columbus, what would you say to that kid about dressing for success and how you carry yourself? We got 1 minute.
So dressing for success it's important. It says everything about you.
Mm-hmm. What would you say to that young kid? Hey, sit down. Let me talk to you man to man.
One thing I would say is that make sure you're neat.
Come on.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
make sure you're neat. You don't have to have the finest. You don't have to have the most expensive thing on, but you need to be neat. And when I say neat, I mean shoes shine.
Come on.
Pants starch.
Come on. We got 30 seconds.
Shirt
Come on. Talk to
starch.
this young brother. Come on.
Your suit dry clean. It's neatness.
Right.
Neat. You cannot replace that.
You can't escape
So
from
just
it.
be cognizant about the way you look, your appearance.
Right.
Again, it doesn't have to be. It's not about designer. It's not about clothes. It's not even about the cost of it.
Well, I told
But
you, I go to Ross, man. I ain't shame. I go to Walmart, Kmart. Give me all the K's.
It does not matter, but because people will always remember. They will always, that first impression, you only get one chance to make a first impression.
Bottom line.
One chance. And if you're off, then.
Brother, when you walked in here, man, I said, wow. Hey, we got to wrap it up, but I want to thank you so much for coming on my talk show.
Thank you.
Talking Fashion with Robert Ford and friends. God bless you, brother.
God bless you. Thank you.
Love
Thank
you,
you
brother.
so much, brother.
Let me get over here. Let's get over here. Come on.
We gotta do this right.
Come on now, get right there. Come on,
All
let's
right.
rock this thing. No,
All
don't
right.
hold me now. Hold on, big dog. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you ready? Okay. What we doing here? Man? Huh? What we doing?